produced in part by Radar Pictures on the Bedford Falls Company, distributed by Warner Brothers Pictures, released in theaters within 2003, was that of The Last Samurai. In the late 1800s, a former officer of the United States Army, Nathan Algren, is traumatized and bitter over what he did previously during the American expansion into the territories of what would later be the western United States against various Native American tribes living there. Through events depicted in the film, Nathan is approached to help train and modernize the newly created Imperial Japanese Army. Details later had Nathan go to Japan to help the army's development, but is later involved with circumstances by a samurai-based leader of Katsumoto. Nathan later decides to join the samurai rebels on the system against both Japanese and American armed forces, up until the end of the film, where Katsumoto valiantly dies in battle and later commits ritual suicide with Nathan's help. The film ends with various theories as to what actually happened to Nathan Algren, but nothing is known for sure. Reception to the film varied massively when originally released. The film had earned roughly 456 million United States dollars against a budget of 140 million United States dollars. The film was actually received more favorably in Japan than in comparison to the United States, where it earned 13 billion yen or 132 million United States dollars in ticket sales. While the Japanese media considered it to be a film to not exactly focus on historical accuracy, media in the United States considered the film to be nothing more than a whitewashing feature about historical details with Japan as well as the United States' presence in Northeast Asia. Critics further pointed out due to the exploits of Nathan Algren, audiences might have believed that he was a real person, but this was not in fact true. The film is a completely fictional concept with inspirations from various real-life individuals who were influential with Meiji-era Japanese history, as well as the film states multiple times that the modernization and westernization of Japan are mostly due to the involvement of the United States, as this wasn't true. As lastly, criticism of the film held out that at nearly every point of the movie, Nathan was in compromising situations, but more importantly overcame it to help others. From Nathan being surrounded by samurai and fighting to the last man, and as a result, Katsumoto decides to spare him, to later, Nathan and Katsumoto having a mutual respect of each other, and through the understanding of Japanese culture, he overcomes his anger and trauma at his time in the United States Army. Nathan then learns all of the Japanese techniques for decent swordsmanship that Katsumoto knows of. Taka, Katsumoto's sister, who was the wife of a samurai that Nathan killed, despised him, but through the film, both of them later develop a mutual bond of attraction. When the group of ninja infiltrate the village and attempt to assassinate Katsumoto, Nathan is the one who saves his life and then helps defend the village against the ninja assassins. Katsumoto doesn't think that the revolution will succeed, but Nathan is the one to ultimately restore his confidence in what they're all fighting for. During the final siege in the film, the samurai are destined to lose, and in the epic final they're all killed by gunfire. One of the Meiji officers there, trained by Nathan on watching the samurai get killed by the guns, orders the assault to be stopped, an actual direct violation of rank and code in the military. Due to Nathan being there, he's moved enough to stop the attack. Lastly, Nathan assists with the ritual suicide of Katsumoto to avoid him being taken into custody and being used as a political prisoner by the Meiji government. All of these reasons pointed to the white savior narrative. In the years and decades since the film's release, it's now viewed as a movie that somewhat negatively portrays the Japanese people's will to overcome adversity on their own and to directly need the help of European and American influence to overcome their problems and adversities. In 2022, accomplished Japanese actor Ken Watanabe, who portrayed Katsumoto in the film, commented on the new reality that though the film was praised, it was also despised. A character could be overrated yet hated because they were portrayed as someone to help or even save an entire culture, but was viewed as an appropriation or stereotype against it.